Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, here's the last class match video, limited class match video that I will put up for this month's kind of mini season. And let me know what you think about me putting up these videos. I don't know if they're boring because I'm using pretty much the same team through all of them, and then some of them don't have commentary. But I feel like some of the best stuff that I can put out is PvP, and then this is another way for me to do it, in addition to Arena. The PvP videos that I put up, they don't get watched as often as some of the other stuff, which is sad, but I don't expect everybody to watch every video I put out. I hope people aren't watching every video that I put out. That would be a lot of time. But for me personally, this has been interesting because I really haven't touched the limited time class matches up to now. But this was fun, especially to use the same team, because I could kind of adjust it as I went. And then to talk about the adjustments that I made most recently for this team. On June, I turned off her limit break. It was a lot of AP, and then maybe the benefit from it was not so great. I didn't want damage from her so much. I wanted more tanking and then breaking. And so another thing that I turned off was a kind of a large damage attack, which would do something. It would raise something on her. I turned it off in favor of a small damage attack that would break single target resistance, which would better set up my other teammates. And then on Hallett, I turned off Cure because one of the things about this map is that all healing efficacy goes down. And then I moved everybody to the right one space. That helps Hallett because that lines him up with the column, and so he wouldn't jump on top of that center area. And then June would get closer to the enemies, and then Lucia would still be close enough to June to do that kind of AoE buff in the beginning. So those were the major changes that I made. Okay, so here we're going against an Earth-heavy team, but actually this is very close. So yeah, this match is a good example of elements not being everything. There are more to matchups than just the element. And then up to now I've only just been doing silver and gold, so a lot of the people that I've been going against have not been super strong. But once I got to gold 1 or so, then my win rate kind of became like 50-50. And at that point I kind of felt like I needed to make kind of a less gimmicky team, although this team is very good in how it synergizes with itself. But make more kind of a team sort of overall that is designed to beat more of the meta teams. So next month, when this event, I'm assuming it's going to come again next month, when it does come around again, maybe I'll try a different, more sort of a meta team. But this was fun to show off some older characters that got EX jobs recently. The current arena map gives everybody more projectile resistance, so it's not a great place to show off Lucia. But I think my Lucia has made an impression on people, especially with the upgraded Trustmaster, Luasa Trustmaster. She's doing good damage at good range here. But here we have Mono Dark with an emphasis on magic. Yeah, sometimes Hallett, his AI gets a little funky, so I might want to even move him over another panel to the right. The starting position, I mean. But yes, this will be the first video of this series where I have some losses. I've had great success so far, but yeah. Getting closer to gold 1, we're getting closer to a 50-50 win rate. Which I'm fine with, but if I want to advance, I think I want to aim for like 60 or even 70% win rate. Goldbez is cool, but when I talk about him when Final Fantasy IV comes back to Global, he's not going to be my highest recommendation. If you don't have Helena at all, he might be good to go for, but otherwise, He's okay. Decent damage, kind of like tricky to use. He does a lot of like weird things that Helena doesn't do. But for pure damage, he can't compare to Helena, I think. And then I showed before that he had like crazy defenses, but somehow it hasn't translated. He's not a bruiser, I would say. Okay, there is a loss. Okay, next, Sasayaki user. And then Kiton, and then Summer Kiton, so maybe this opponent has a type. Summer Kiton, I did not place her super highly on my recent EX Job tier list ranking, but I'm happy to show her off here. Maybe see what she can do. Okay, Jum, big AoE, speed break, magic barrier, and limit break, chance of stop. I don't mind if Jum gets stopped because she's just a tank, she can just stand there and take hits. Okay, Summer Kiton limit break, haven't seen that in a while. And sleep. Okay, there's that sadistic blast. And protect break, defense and spirit down. And drain force, a little bit of damage. And hazard slash, take down those two guys. Alright. I admire the willingness to use kind of a, not a joke party, but a certain type party. Okay, Christmas Vineta. Earth Team. And I will do a Final Fantasy 15 kind of preview video. I don't know if I'm going to put it up before or after this one. But I'll talk about the Noctis Oberon pair there. But they are terrific. They are one of the top pairs in the game. I talk about these every now and then. It's like Dwayne, Helena, 2B Tifa, Mont, Gracida. Oberon, Noctis is one of those pairs where they are so strong that they don't need a third unit, and so you could pair them with anybody. But they all started very close together, so that's influencing my starting moves as well. So Howlett and Jum will come in. Okay, Earth Element Imperil on Jum. Jamming Thrust, but Winter Vineta is good against magic. Still, that was pretty good damage there. My Howlett has some Spirit Penetration. Okay, Speed Break on Noctis. Okay, that is a multi-attack type break from Noctis. Oh, and they left. I guess they figured that they couldn't overcome the element disadvantage. I think maybe they had a chance, but maybe. You don't see that too often in the JP servers, people quitting. Okay, here we have a lightning-heavy party with Oberon. Oh, and then Cloud and Charlotte. That's another one of those pairs that is strong enough that they don't need a third character. And yeah, what I would do is put another top-tier attacker in that third slot, which is what they're doing with Oberon. Okay, Lucio Trustmaster on Oberon. Okay, agility break. And then the Trustmaster runes, they've been out for about a week. But I haven't tried too hard on them so far. I do have a full set of the red ones. I have 3 offense and 3 defense ones, so I could fully trick out a Trustmaster. But beyond that, I haven't really equipped them. Like, I could put the green ones, the very low rarity, on all of my Trustmasters, but I haven't even done that. I'm taking it slow. A lot of players are really excited about this system and they really enjoy it, and so they've been farming and then spending Vision Ore for Vision Ore refreshes and all that. And so people are going very hard on it, but I'm going to take it slower, I think. Very cool system, and I think it's fun, but yeah. Okay, there goes my Lucia. Drain Vigor will take down Oberon, restore some HP. Charlotte will do the stun attack, but no stun, thankfully. Okay, single target resist break on Cloud. That's that skill that I wanted her to use more than the other skill that I turned off. Okay, Hazard Slash. There goes Cloud, good. Oh, regular attack, there goes Howlet. Tank versus tank. For damage, I would give the edge to June, I think, over Charlotte. Okay, there's that single target resistance break again. And then I still have the Protect from her TP skill, which gives her Protect, Shell, and Hate Up. And then that will help me take down Charlotte, so close match there at the end. Okay, so that will do it for this season of class matches. Let me know what you think about me putting up a bunch of videos of these, and then maybe we'll see what happens next month. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.